Well, Cynthia G's at it again. You know, like I said, I was one of these channels who always show love to black females. I still do it in the community posts every single day. Show love to the black women, show love to their natural hair and everything. I'll tell you one thing, Cynthia G and some of these other black females love putting these white dudes on their platforms. They love when these white dudes are saying good things about them because these white dudes know if they say good things about black women, they will get black women's favor. Okay? I say it because it's just how I feel. But I don't trust none of these white dudes when they say it because they see what is happening in the black community, as I mentioned many times. They see how black women and black men are not getting along with each other. Well, some of us, because the majority of us who are not on social media, we're getting along just fine. But when you're on social media, you act like a clown. You start arguing with people over the stupidest things, okay? So he professes his love for black women and talks shit or talks down to these black men that are degrading black women. Okay, I can understand that because I don't believe in degrading black women at all. I don't have any love for swirlers and divestors at all, but black women in general, I can understand. But it's really not a white man's place to check a black man. There should be black men checking the black men and the white men as well who get on social media and talk shit about black women, because it's not just black men, and not all of us are doing it, but it's not just black men that are doing this. There are white men that are getting on and talking shit about black women all the fucking time as well. Calling them stupid to want to, and how easy it is to get them in bed. But black women won't talk about that. They'll only talk about how a white man is in love with them and praises them. So apparently this guy has 30,000 followers. Probably a bunch of black females who have very low self-esteem and need white men to uplift them because not enough black men are doing it. And I want to show you something. I know some of you are probably not going to be able to stomach it, but I want you to see him profess his love to black women. And I want you to tell me in the comment section, if you will, if you think that this man is actually real about his love for black women. Because first off, what I notice about this dude, he talks like he's black. So he probably grew up in a predominantly black area, has a lot of black friends, so maybe he could be possibly attracted to black women. I'm not sure, but check it out.
People really understand how much I am in love with black women. Like, I mean, it's getting to the point where people are understanding, but like, y'all just don't fully grasp the fact. Like, every black woman that I see on my fucking For You page, heart follow, heart follow, heart follow. Lord Jesus.
This guy's a
so perfect.
Bottom shelf
So
Bubba
perfect.
Sparks.
Nope, can't tell me nothing different. Can't tell me nothing different. Black women are life. Black women are love. Black women are health and just prosperity. Just black women are perfection. Do you understand that? And Lord Jesus, man, look, man, God took his time. Lord Jesus, I love all y'all.
That shit sounds pretty fake to me, but of course I'll be told that I'm crying because Cynthia G believes that black men are crying if they disagree with this. I mean, if you disagree with anything that a black woman who teaches and speaks on divesting and being with men who are not black, if you speak on anything against that, you're crying, you're whining. But when they talk about us, when they talk about black men, they're not whining at all. They're just telling the truth. Like I said, there's accountability on both sides, but nobody wants to take accountability, especially them. They don't want to. I'm not a channel that bashes black women. I'm a channel that is against swirling, and I'm against divestors and swirlers, period. But this guy sounds really fake to me. He sounds like every other white dude that takes advantage of the situation that's going on when it comes to social media, because they see that black women and black men are not getting along. And this white dude who couldn't get any black chick in his life, if his life depended on it, can get some now because he tells them sweet, beautiful things, like whispering sweet nothings in their ears. Okay? It is right to check a man when he's talking shit about your women. I understand that. And it is kind of embarrassing that this white man had to go and check a black man. Okay, I understand that part too. But it's not his fucking job to do that. There are black men out here that are telling black women they love them. But there should be black men equally that are telling black men they shouldn't be disrespecting black women all the time. But we can't pretend that black men are always guilty and black women are not guilty, because like I said, accountability is on both sides. It needs to be on both sides. These black women cannot keep on passing themselves off as angels because they're not angels. And black men are not angels. All of us have done something. And if all of us are not bashing each other, which is understandable because not every single person is going to do that, they're still wrong on both sides. We can't pretend that one side is innocent and the other side is guilty. That's not the way it works. I just thought it was funny how she wanted to use another white man for her platform, though, because she's been doing that a lot. Chris Logic has been doing it. There's a number of black females that are putting on these brads on their platforms to talk badly about black men, the black community, okay? These are dudes that will not do shit for black women, but have sex with them, okay? A lot of these dudes are pretend black men. This guy right here in particular, he is talking like he's black because, like I said, he looks like he's been raised around black people, probably lived in a black area, probably still does now. He's not, he's a white man, but he's acting like he's black. So you want a fake black man. Okay, I got you. I understand. 30,000 followers this guy has just by being a white man and saying he loves black women. But I've been a channel that has said that I love black women forever and meant it, okay? I don't have 30,000 followers, nor do I need 30,000 followers because I don't go on social media like that. So it's not even a jealousy thing for me. I don't care. And I got a wife. I'm set. I have a wife. I'm good. But this is pathetic that you got 30,000 followers from this guy here. And this guy, I mean, come on, man. You got a white dude that acts like he's black. He's not even acting like the typical white man that they want, that they're reading their little fantasy tales of swirling. I mean, it's funny. But like I said, using white men once again on their platforms to attack black men. When black men decide to put white women on their platforms and attack black women, that's not going to be right either. I'm not going to condone that. And I haven't seen it yet. And if it has happened, please let me know. But I haven't seen it yet. But this is pathetic. This is a pathetic thing that these women do. They act, they look like, they act like they're not guilty of anything. And black men will act like they're not guilty of anything too, which makes me sick, okay? Because like I said, you're both guilty as shit. So stop it. But then you get people that represent, you know, the system that is taking your, you know, that is taking your community and put it into a shambles. Some of that is on you too, black people. You already know that. I'm not going to blame the white man for every fucking thing. But he is responsible for a majority of it, okay? You're going to take this particular man and put him on your platform to attack other black men and glorify him in the process. It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking pathetic joke at that. It's not even a funny one. It's pathetic and simply just ridiculous. This is fair use. I want you to hear this part that Cynthia G talks about. Fair use.
But then here is the question I have. If black men didn't want this to be their reputation, if black men didn't want other groups of men commenting on the disdain that they have for black women, then why are they doing it? See, because black men will talk so much about their image and how they want to be seen a certain way, yet they're out here behaving the exact opposite. So that tells you that they don't want to be seen a separate way. They just don't want you to comment on it.
Look, the bottom line is this. Cynthia G wants to glorify and she wants to put white males on her platform now to talk badly against black men, okay? There are black men out here that are doing what they have to do, that are fathers, that take care of their responsibilities as fathers. There are black men out here that are not on social media, that don't have time for this old bullshit about going back and forth and checking this man and checking that man, because it just becomes fucking stupidity at this point. Back and forth talking to someone, and then you want to hurt them, and you can't because you're on the computer, you know? But I understand the part about defending black women, because my channel, I lost a whole channel doing that, okay? Lost it to swirlers, lost it to black men who hate black women. So I understand. I lost it from both parties. But the whole thing is, you're talking about black men don't want themselves to be seen in this particular image, but they act this way. Not all black men are acting that way. But as far as Cynthia G is concerned, every single black man is disrespecting a black woman. So I must disrespect my wife. I must disrespect my mom, which is bullshit. It is. I put my wife on my community post, my community wall post for a very long time. A number of pictures that I have with her, and you guys gave me good feedback saying she's beautiful, and I've told you how much I love her. She's interacted with me. You've seen her on there interacting with me. So you know I love my wife. And you can say, oh, well, you're just saying that because you're on camera. Nobody knows what's going on behind closed doors. Okay, but I do love my wife, and I treat her well, and she'll tell you that herself. Okay? But the thing is, there are black women that are promiscuous out here, and that's not all black women. I'm not going to believe that every single black woman is promiscuous. I'm not going to believe that every single black woman wants to be a ghetto gagger, because it's just not true. But what you're saying about black men can be equally said about black women. There are black women that want their image to be a certain way, but you got, I'm not going to say a lot. You got a few, I'm going to say it like this. There's a select group of black women out here that act like thoughts. They have nothing but fucking admiration for people like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion and Lizzo. All these particular bad examples for black females. They have nothing but adoration for that. They get in front of cameras and shake their ass for YouTube. That doesn't get rid of the content, that leaves it on here. But it should be going against community guidelines. Okay? So there are black women that are doing that, but you're not speaking out against that. You're only speaking out against what black men are doing. You don't ever talk about what a black female is doing. You don't ever talk about what a white man is doing to you. You don't ever talk about what your image is looking like to other people. You don't do that. You only talk about what the black man does, because the black man is the big bad villain that always keeps you down. And I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. Like I said, there are black men who are full of shit, because there should be accountability on both sides, and black women that are full of shit. There are a lot of black women and black men on this platform, especially this platform, that are full of shit. They really are. And I don't give a damn if you disagree. It's fucking true. These black women talk about black men are so concerned about what they're doing with white men and this and that, but you're concerned what they're doing with white women. You get mad when they're with white women. You say you don't care, but you fucking do. You talk about it in 1,000 goddamn videos. They're talking about what a black man is doing, okay? And then you get mad when black men are talking about what you're fucking doing. Both of you do the same fucking thing, like little fucking school kids on the playground getting mad at each other and trying to outdo each other, okay? It's pathetic. And putting on white men on your platform, okay, when you were pro-black to begin with, and now you got white men who you call the evil albinoid devils, okay? You got them on your platform now, and you got them talking against your people. Because black men are your people. The black community is your people. You think this guy gives a shit about black people? Hell no, he doesn't. You think he cares about getting some of them black women in his bed? Of course. See, I kept this clean, YouTube. No hate speech at all. But I'm just saying, you want to talk like this and talk about how black men are doing this. You don't ever talk about what black women are doing. I don't understand this. It's just the hypocrisy of it all is ridiculous. I would never get on camera and tell people that I love them, I love my community, and then you turn around and you see me loving another community over my own. And if I have a struggle channel, it could be a struggle channel, because I'd rather have a struggle channel that tells the truth than a channel of 1 million or 500,000 followers who get lied to every goddamn day so you can make money on fucking YouTube. I'm out. I'll talk to you soon.